Good morning. I greet you, all my subscribers, all my viewers all over the world. I'm greeting you. I am from Nigeria. The time is 12:29. That is morning time. Morning time. We're in the morning now in Nigeria. Early in the morning. Early in the morning. This is Master BCM TV. Master BCM TV on YouTube. So I'm saying good morning. Luckily, if you are to be in the morning, in your own country, if you are in the afternoon time, I greet you good afternoon. In your own country, if you are in the night, I greet you good evening. Yeah, I greet you all. This is Master BCM TV on YouTube. You can still watch me on Facebook page, Salaudin Rashid. SALAWUDEEN. Salaudin space RASHEED. Salaudin Rashid on Facebook page. When you click on it, when you enter, you are going to see Master BCM TV. Having the same logo with this my YouTube channel, Master BCM TV on YouTube. From there, you will know that that is the exact page you are looking for. You try as much as you can to follow us on the Facebook page. And don't forget, this YouTube channel, it is advisable you subscribe quickly to this YouTube channel, Master BCM TV on YouTube. Try to subscribe. Many people have been calling me, they don't know how to subscribe, they don't know how to subscribe. Some people have been watching for a long time. They now be calling me, they don't know how to subscribe. I will teach you now. And the lucky few are watching the video now, you don't know how to subscribe. I will teach you, follow me up now. This video you are watching, look under this video by the right hand side. You will see where they write subscribe. SUBSCRIBE. Use your finger just to press it on top. It will now change to subscribed. SUBSCRIBED. That is subscribed. Beside that D, you will see notification bell there. One small bell. You press that bell too. It will now change to 3 bell options, arranging from up, come down like this. You press the one at the topmost, painted white or black in color in some phones. The right ALL beside it, you press it, which means you have taken the notification. The moment I'm on live, the moment we are uploading video into the YouTube channel, uploading shorts into the YouTube channel, uploading live into the YouTube channel, you are going to be among the number 1 to be seeing the video. When people comment, you will see their comments. When you comment, when you reply to comment, anything happening on the channel, you are going to be the number 1 to be seeing it. That is why it is very important to subscribe and press the notification button. It is free of charge. YouTube will not come out or deduct any of your money in your account. And you never have to pay anything for subscribe and notification. It is free of charge. It is you that subscribe, press notification, that will going to get the advantage. If I produce 30 videos and you are offline, the moment you come online, you will see all the videos arranged in your notification bell. Those are the advantages. Then you get the advantage of going back to the main channel to watch all these videos I produce on this channel. You can be able to watch, you gain from there. So I appreciate you people for watching me almost every day from different countries all over the world, because this tutorial now is not for only barbers. I've been telling people this tutorial you are watching, it is not for only barbers, barber engineers, stylists, proprietors. No, it is for the whole public. Almost everybody buy clippers nowadays. You see, almost everybody have clipper. At least 1 2 3, everybody have it. You see it. So this tutorial now is not only for barbers alone, it's for the whole public. That is why I always advise us to share this video out. Help me share the video out so that many people can get the advantage of watching this tutorial. It's very important. Don't let us be stingy that only you will be watching it. Help me share the program out to different groups, to your friends on WhatsApp, on Facebook, on another application too. Help me share the video out so that as you are watching, enjoying the video you've been watching since, let other people still enjoying it. They'll be praying for you. Yeah, the prayer will be on you. You that share them the video, because they will be very happy. Almost everybody have clipper now, and only a few people, a little few people know how to maintain it, how to sharpen the clipper blade. That is where the problem is. How to become master, how to become professional, how to become a real professional in sharpening of the clipper blade now become a problem for most barbers. And don't forget, once it becomes difficult for many barbers or almost all the barbers to sharpen this clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically, okay, you will be sure that the public will be suffering from the suffering of this sharpening of this clipper blade. Only few people knows how to sharpen it professionally, logically, technically, strategically, okay. Only a few people knows it. So that is why I'm giving the tutorial out free of charge. You can be able to watch, you gain from there. Our topic for today is how to become a barber engineer. How to become a barber engineer. How to become a barber engineer. This is a clipper blade. This is a clipper. This is the clipper blade you are watching now. That is the bottom clipper blade. This is the upper clipper blade of it. You can see it. How you can become a barber engineer that will be sharpening clipper blade by him or herself professionally, logically, technically, strategically, correctly, okay, without any error. Without any error. Without you being sharpening 3 sets of clipper blade, only one is working. No. Without being used sharpening 10 sets of clipper blade, only 3 sets is working. No. To sharpen 1 set of clipper blade very fast and work very fast. To sharpen 5 sets of clipper blade, sharp, you tested all work fine. To sharpen 20 sets of clipper blade from different customers, you satisfy all of them. No one complains. No one is complaining during the sharpening. After you sharpen for them, they come back for another sharpening. They don't complain anything that the last one you did was wrong. Or they be returning the set of clipper blades you have sharpened today, be returning the clipper blades to you. Or be calling you on the phone. Oga, I'm not coming from little distance, I'm far away, but when I take this thing to the shop, I tested, all doesn't work. Or out of 20 you have sharpened for me, only 3 works, or 2 sets of clipper blade work. Can you see it? So which means you are not a professional in sharpening of the clipper blade. Then how can you become a professional barber engineer? That is what we are going to treat today. Then we are still going to sharpen clipper blade because it includes sharpening of the clipper blade. It includes showing you the stone. We are going to talk about how you can become a professional barber engineer to sharpen your clipper blade professionally, logically, strategically, technically, professionally, okay. Then we are going to talk about the stone. Yeah, it's compulsory. We are going to talk about the stone you are going to use. We are not talking about the sharpener, electric clipper blade sharpening machine. We are coming on that. But the moment you understand this super hard manner sharpening stone very well, when we go into the electric clipper blade sharpening machine, though I have did tutorial more than 100 pieces of videos for electric clipper blade sharpening machine. Different type of video I produce on it, but we still have many videos to produce again. This super hard manner sharpening stone, I have produced almost over 500 videos on it. Still, we have plenty videos that we have never produced. So the one we have on touch is many than the one we have done. You see it, anyone you watch is going to benefit for you. Because to be able to sharpen this clipper blade by yourself is the best. It is just in form of knife. When somebody sharpen knife for you, you may have little complaint on it. You manage it when you don't know how to sharpen it. But it's not the case in electric clipper blade machine. If they sharpen this clipper blade for you and it's not working fine, once you don't know how to sharpen it, you cannot make any adjustment there. That is how you are going to manage it. So far so good. Maybe you are going to about 3 villages before you can sharpen your clipper blade. You now go there in the morning, you come back in the evening. Out of 10 sets of clipper blade, they sharpen for you, only one is working. You have to manage that one again before you go back again. Because you cannot spend huge amount of money for transport. You leave yourself almost a day to sharpen clipper blade. Somebody have complained to me that in Ghana. He say he used to go, when he want to sharpen clipper blade, he carry like 20 sets. He go in the morning, come back in the evening because it's a far place. And always there's hold up. Know how you go there, you must contact hold up there before you come back to be towards evening time. So when you go in the morning, you come back in the evening, you waste that the whole day. Then you now went to sharpen about 20 sets of clipper blade, only 2 is working again. It's a big problem. Big problem. That is why you need to watch this program. Help me share this video out so that everybody is buying clippers now. Not only barbers. Yeah, not only barbers. When you are living in a village and there's no barber there, or barber is too far away from you, and you get your own clipper, you're supposed to sharpen the clipper blade by yourself. It's not a big job. Only people don't follow the instructions. So that is why they make it is difficult for most of the people to sharpen clipper blade, because all things surrounding the sharpening of clipper blade, all the things surrounding the sharpening of the stone, all the things surrounding the clippers, all the things surrounding the maintenance of the clipper, stone and blade, people don't want to hear about it. They only want to sharp and know how you can do. If you omit all these things, you jump there, you cannot sharpen clipper blade for longer period of time. Because when you are given a good stone, new stone, you are using it under 1 month, the stone surface is going to be dull. And once the stone surface is dull, you are fucked up. Yeah, you won't be able to go at length again. But when you know how to sharpen your stone, you know how to sharpen the clipper blade, you know the maintenance for clipper blade and the stone. You don't win everything. You have win and all. You've win everything whole. Then, for today, please, before we go far, help me share this video out, please, in the name of Almighty God. Help me share it out so that many people can join us. In the name of God, as you enter one by one, appreciate entering to the classroom, to the sharpening studio. Appreciate. God bless all of you. Please help me share the video out, please, so that many people can benefit. People are suffering from this sharpening of clipper blade throughout the world. People coming from different countries. It is from there I later realized this thing happening in Nigeria is not only in Nigeria. People coming from Ghana, African countries, European countries, American countries, almost the whole world, from different countries. They used to call me, put message to make a complaint. You see, so that is why I always beg people. Yeah, you that subscribers, viewers who are watching my video, I used to beg so that this video can go far. It can go throughout the world. We are speaking English. The YouTube is going to be translating it into different languages so that the whole country can be able to get advantage of watching it. You see, people are suffering from this sharpening of the clipper blade, sharpening of the stone. In my environment now, I'm telling you sincerely, we are 2 in number, but the other person is not sharpening. Almost his work they used to carry to me again. Almost the work he done. He said he bought the clipper, is using by himself, but people are forcing him to be sharpening for them. At the end of the day, when this one spot clipper blade finish, they will carry most of the clipper blade to me again for correction. So that is why I can say only me know myself in my area. Can you see? And it's not a small area. It is not a small area. It is not a small area. You see, so that is why I'm begging you that you should help me in the name of God, Almighty God. You should please help me share the video out. Many people can join us. Different countries can join. They can join the program. When you are in different group, help me share to different groups on Facebook, on all the applications, Instagram, TikTok, etc., etc. So our topic for today is how to become a professional barber engineer that sharpening clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, strategically, professionally, okay, without any error. How can you become a professional? How can you follow it as a novice who doesn't know anything? Because if you want to do this thing, you have to find little money. I will not deceive you. If you want to succeed in sharpening of the clipper blade, you have to find little money to buy some materials, and you have enough time. Maybe when you close in the evening, you lock the door, you lock the window, you stay only alone about 3-4 hours to practice. You cannot be practicing while people are many, while they be disturbing you. Stay alone. Or when people are many there, you sure say that will not disturb your work. You can practice there. You find a good bench. I'm using bench and I can prescribe bench for you to use. Don't use table. Some people will stand up, be sharpening on the table. I don't approve it. In my own studio, I'm not saying this thing generally. In my own studio, people watching my videos, if you really want to learn it, go and find a good bench that can stand on the ground without shaking to anywhere, that will balance up on the ground. Go and look for a better bench with flat head, not forming arc on the back of the bench. No, flat head. Look for a bench at least like 4.5 feet or 5 feet, or it's okay like that. Between 4.5 feet, 5 feet, 5.5 feet, the length is okay like that. Just small bench, not too long, and it will be made from a strong wood, so that if you are pressing, you are sharpening your clipper blade, the bench will not be shaking. It will not be making what do you call it, elastic. It will stand still on the ground. Where you put it, you sit down on it, you arrange your properties on it, it's going to stand still there, no shaking. That's number one thing you are going to find. Look for a good bench. Go to carpenter, tell them to produce, to help you construct a good bench. They can even design drawer, maybe under on top of it. You can be keeping your properties there, your materials, your stone, your chemicals, etc., etc., your rags, and you can make it ordinarily. You arrange your, I think you've been seeing the way my own is here. Though I want to produce another one again, I produce, you can see it. So, but the way I'm using one is ordinary chair, ordinary bench. I arrange my properties on it. You sit down for one side, you arrange the stone in front of yourself. Then after the arrangement of the stone you are using, you arrange your chemicals and other stones there. The rest thing you arrange them in your front. You see it. That is number one thing you are going to look for. A very good bench. Number two, you buy your kerosene. At least you get 1 liter. Then you look for small rubber. I'll be showing you when we get to workshop. But you know, normally the way I do my own things, I will first explain for you before. That is theory and explanations. I will explain for you very well, so that when we reach the sharpening studio, it will not be giving you headache at all. I will first explain for you. That is theory and explanatory. Then when we get to the sharpening workshop, when I'm showing you, you'll be easily knowing all these things one by one. It won't be a straight to you. It will not be the first time. I've told you before we enter into the sharpening studio. You look for small rubbers with tiny mouth, with nozzle mouth, so that it can be pointed when you want to apply the kerosene, the oil, any other chemical you want to apply to the surface of the stone. You can be able to be using them. You get the one for oil, the one you can be using to split your oil. You have the one for kerosene, you have the one for kerosene and oil. Mix it together. Then you have different cans to give to keep your kerosene oil, fresh one. Then you have many stones. You don't just buy only one stone. You cannot just buy only one stone and say you want to go far. You buy at least 3 different type of stones, 4, 5, 6. It's not too much. You can buy one of the same type 2, the same type 2, the same type 2. You get like 6. So when you are watching my tutorial, the usefulness of the stones will be seen there. And if you have any question for me, I normally ask when I want to bring my live video to the end. Anybody have complaint? Nobody used to complain. Nobody used to ask any question. So I believe you have know everything all. It's not supposed to be so. At least that will make me to believe that you people are practicing. Though many people used to call me, they become master on their own. Some people send videos to me where they are sharpening clipper blade correctly, perfectly through my tutorials. So that is why I always thank God. So you find all these things. When you find all these things now, then you try to subscribe to about at least 5 different channels that sharpening clipper blade. You subscribe to about 5 channels. Look for channels sharpening clipper blade like my own. Look for the channel. Don't let it be only my own channel you are watching. See, watch another channel's own too. Try to do comparison between the work we are producing out. You can be able to see to be seeing the difference. Which one is hard to cooperate with, to know? Which one is simple to know? Who is giving you correct explanation on this thing? How you can become a master in an easy way? Which type of channel that can sharpen this thing lively without hiding anything for you? Not that I will sharpen this type of clipper blade now. Then I want to test now. Take this one off. Now bring another good one for testing. The person I will show you from the beginning to the end, so that you know exactly that this is the clipper it was sharpening since. Now you want to test it now. You do not take it off from the camera. Bring it back again. You see it? And when tested, you can be able to see the sign inside. Say, after this man has sharpened it, he has tested it. I can see that this clipper blade was sharpened correctly. I have some videos I have tested clipper with. I mount it on the engine and test it with ordinary hair. I have many I have used my own hand to test and see the signs, giving us that this clipper blade was sharpened correctly. You see it? So we'll be going to the studio now to show us things to buy for the preparation of becoming a professional barber engineer. Then after you get all these things, how can you identify original stone to buy? Because all stones are original. I need to tell you the fact. Many people complain the stone I buy is not good, it's fake. No fake stone. When you become a real professional, every stone gets its own work in my own workshop. I have different type of stones. Different types, many. I have them many. Everyone gets its own work. No stone that is bad. No stone that is useless. But I have people telling me, my stone is not good, it is fake one. I can call it a fake stone, but it gets the work it's doing for me. Any stone I buy or any stone they dash me, any stone I see on in the dustbin, I'll pick them. Either new or old, I'll pick it. Turn into how do you call it, cash machine. You'll be working for me. I'll be using it to generate my money. So how do you want to know original stone? How do you want to know the type of stone to be using for sharpening? How do you want to know different type of clipper blade? You see this blade, they are not the same. That is where many learners, barber engineers, those who tries to know how to sharpen clipper blade, they normally get it wrong. They sharpen your clipper blade in the same way. No, you may use the same technique to sharpen them. The way you apply your pressure on the blade are different. I'll be showing you one by one. This clipper blade you are watching, this one is very, very soft. If you don't balance your thumb on this clipper blade very well, when you divide it into two like this, you sharpen this side, you sharpen the other side. Those people have been following my tutorial before. You should understand that. When you sharpen here or you sharpen the other side now, if care is not taken, you don't know how to balance your thumb very, very well on this one. You will test it. This corner will not work. This corner, either this corner or the other one. Either of the two corners, the one may not work. I know the reason why I'm saying it. There are some stones, anywhere you position your thumb, you hold it firmly, it's going to sharpen correctly. But we get some blades, you need to apply your sense very well. You cool down. Then you check the way you place your thumb on it. If care is not taken, one part will be going down than the other. So you're supposed to understand different type of clipper blade we have. There are many. So you get series of clipper blades, series. So when you are sharpening them on the stone, this thing I'm saying, you now understand this. There are some when you just go like 4 or 5 times, it's sharpening okay. There are some one that they use them in the same way. You will go like 20 times, 3 times before it can be sharpened. The thickness are different, the heaviness of the blade are different, then the stubbornness of the blade different. The test of the materials that they use to produce it blades are different. Some big like this, but when you carry it light in hand, some are not so too much big, but when you feel them in hand, very, very heavy. Some are thicker, heavier. You see it? So you're supposed to understand different type of clipper blades. How can you handle them for sharpening? How can you be applying your chemicals? How to activate the surface of your stone? All these are very, very important. How are you going to sit down? To say we are two here, I could have said the second person to show me the way I'm sitting. You need to sit down with action when you want to sharp. You don't just sit down like say you want to eat. Whoever is looking at you, a sign of action will show in you. When you sit down, you want to sharp. You stand well. When you sit down, you know the way to position your 2 legs. You don't just sit down anyhow and say you want to sharpen. No, you won't maintain the balance. You get the way you sit, the way to control your thumb. If you are using the 2 hands, how are you going to be using the other hand? All these are very, very technical. You're supposed to understand them. When you are using your stone, I've been saying all this. You don't just be using one side because your stone is new. It's giving you better work. You just keep on using one side. Small time now, the whole surface will not work again. It will not work. So using of stone is just systematically. And when we get to the electric clipper blade sharpening machine too, I will show you everything. You can be able to understand the moment you understand your sharpening stone very well. You are going to succeed in using your sharper. It will last for you. If you handle one disc, that one disc will last for you. You can use it to cash out many money, as many as possible. You see it? Now, let me go and arrange for the workshop so that we can move to workshop for better explanations. Just a minute. Just a minute. So after I have shift into the workshop, you can no longer see my house again. The next thing you are going to be seeing is the workshop bench and the materials there. So I'm trying to do changing over here. I'm the only person here, so I need to be doing it one by one so that I do not mistakenly cut off this live. So let me flip back. You cannot see my house again. You can see my workshop bench. So be teaching ourselves little by little, be going. You can see my workshop bench. You see it. It's not too long. You can see it. That's the end there. You can see it. You can see it. It's not too long. It's not too long. It's about 5 feet. So you don't make it too long so that it can gain balance on the ground. It can gain balance on the ground. So if you want the image to get closer to you, don't forget, as I used to say, you put your 2 fingers by the center of the phone. You now draw it to the side. It's going to expand. Then when you from the side of the phone bring it closer to the center, can you see it now? So you can be doing it like that. If the image are too far away from you and you want it to be getting closer to you, so when you put your 2 fingers by the center of the phone, you draw it to the side. It's going to expand. So you are welcome back to Master BCM TV Sharpening Studio. So now, before we sharpen clipper blade, we need to show us some materials here, some instruments I'm using here, so that you should know that this instrument I'm showing you is part of our work, is part of our tools. This is a super hard manual sharpening stone. Let me see whether you can see it very well. No, you can see it now. So if you want it closer, you can zoom out so that you see it closer to you. You see, this is a super hard manual sharpening stone. So we have for like ACL, that is India sharpening stone, depending on your countries. But in Nigeria now, we can get, let me give you the sample of the carton. You see it? You can get this type in Nigeria. It's original stone. ACL is original stone. Then many people complain about this stone. You cannot sharpen clipper blade. It's not good. It's not like that. It's good. So depending on how you know how to use the stone. You see it. Let me remove the stone inside. You can see it. It's something like brown color. You see it. Let me see whether it's showing well. It's showing very well. It's showing very well. It's showing very well. You see it like this. This is super hard manual sharpening stone. Let me put it in the carton. So this is the carton. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see it. You see the edge. Then you see the edge here. This is ACL. It's good for sharpening. Then we have Jones. Jones. We have Celestine. Jones, Celestine, ACL. There are many. I can't remember their names. There are many. You just buy them different. But anyone you want to buy, if you want to buy this type now, you buy 2 pieces. If you want to buy Jones, you buy 2 pieces. If you want to buy what do you call it, any other name again, buy them at least two. Two, don't buy just only one, buy like two. And there's no money, you first buy one, later you buy the second one. So let it be, if to say this, you want to buy this type now, you buy this type two. You want to buy this type, you buy this type two. You want to buy this type, you buy this type two. You want to buy this type, you buy this type two. So when you have gotten all these different type of stones, like 4, 5, 6 different types, you call me on WhatsApp. Call me how you are going to maneuver your way. I will be doing it lively for you, be directing you. I will be directing you, will be doing it, and you will see that you get it perfect. Only one stone cannot work this thing out. I'm talking about my own workshop. So how do you want to know original stone? How do you want to know it? Number one thing to know original stone through the heaviness. It's too heavy. Original stone is heavy. It's heavy. Original stone is very, very heavy. When you lift it, you will see it, you feel it, you feel the weight. It's very, very heavy. And when drop on the floor, it's not normally broken. It can be broken into two pieces, but it is not easily broken. Instead of it to broken into pieces, it may just chop one side. When one fall heavily on a iron or on the tiles or floor tiles or in a hard concrete, it can break to pieces when fall very hardly. But lightly, it can only chop by the side. It will not just broken into pieces. There's some one little falling, it will just break into pieces. Not that they are fake, they are still original. So when you have that difference, you call me on WhatsApp. If the tutorial has not reached there, so I can assist you out. I can pay you out. This is how we're going to use this. This is how we're going to use this. I use different stone in my shop. I'm not using it. Was when I first started using only one. There is problem in using only one stone. It will only be giving you problem all the time. Those people using only one stone, they don't understand what I'm saying. I'll pass through the stage. If you want to be successful in sharpening of the clipper blade, you must get at least, the least is can have 3 different type of stone. And I'll tell you the way to work them out. Once you work them out, you become a real professional. You forget about the sharpening of the stone. Once you sharpen it once, it is only once. You continue using it forever, unless it break. If it doesn't break, you continue using it. No, to identify original stone now, you take your, this is engine oil. So you look for correct engine oil, new one, not old one, new one. Then you look for kerosene. Kerosene, new engine oil, that is thick oil. You look for that one. Engine oil, light one, you look for it. Then machine oil, you know, designer, those who they show clothes, tailors, this is their container. The oil that follow this one come, you get at least 2 or 3. So you get them different like that. Then you have your diesel. You have diesel, you have kerosene, you have engine oil, light one, thick one. Then you have what again? Kerosene, diesel. So what you'll be using all this thing for, when you are watching the tutorial, I can't explain everything all in the tutorial. It is step by step. When you subscribe to my channel, you press the notification button. The moment I'm on live, you'll be watching me, because I don't want to be doing editing on this program for now. I want to clear people doubt, for them to know that what I'm saying is real. If I want to sharpen clipper blade now, I do it lively. You can be able to see me from beginning to the end. There's no cut there. No cut. So you can be able to be sure that exactly what he's trying to explain is bringing out in practical and it's real. Now you want to test for, let us use the one I'm using here to test. I'm coming, okay? To test for original stone. You apply your oil on the surface. Watch like this. Let us just wait a while and see the time this oil is going to disappear, finish. That is, you know, it means when this oil appear, this is the pointer. Don't forget, this is the pointer. You see the way I apply the oil here now? How long does this oil can stay on the surface of this stone before it can disappear? Not that you split downward so that this stone is going to swallow it. It will go to enter inside the stone. But instead of this one to enter inside the stone, it's getting expanded. It's expanding to the right here, expanding to the left, to the back, and to the front. So the stone doesn't swallow it. If I thought it's going to swallow it, it's going to take a long time before it can swallow it. You see it in this way. So this is the type of stone. When you test it, you have this type of stone. You buy it. This type of stone. You buy like 2 or 3. So just to say 2, you buy 2. You see like this. Then let me test another stone for you. This one is different from the one I'm testing now. So let me put oil on the surface of this one, and let's see how long it's going to stay. Let us watch carefully. Let's place it here. I'm coming. Let me brace it under. Let us be watching. Let us be watching to see how long. Though this one is swallowing oil almost every day. This one is swallowing oil almost every day. But you see, this one has been there for long. This one, I newly apply it. But if you can watch carefully on this one now, you can see that it's getting disappearing than this one. Let us wait a minute and see now. Those are the things you need to be checking when you buy stone. See this one now, it's getting finishing. It's getting finishing. It has disappeared. Can you see it now? Look at this. Look at this. So which means this stone now, when it is new, it is in form of this one. When you carry this one up, you feel it is heavy. Or you first carry this one is heavy. But when you now carry this one, you see that this one is heavier than this one. This one is light. This one is heavy. So because the moment I apply kerosene oil, it's still yellow, it's still yellow. If it's ordinary kerosene now, it won't waste time. Look at this one now. I apply kerosene here. Let us do for this one too. I apply kerosene here. Let us see how long it's going to stay. Let us see how long it's going to stay. Let us see. Compare this one and this one. These are the work of a barber engineer doing research. Can you see this one? You see plenty there. No sign of say the stone is absorbing the kerosene and the oil. But now you can be taking notes. Where I first applied the oil, applied the kerosene there, is getting disappearing now. Just remain little. You can see it in this way. So which means this stone is light. This one is heavy. This one is light. This one is heavy. Then when you take another stone again, like this one and this one now, when it is new, this one is heavy than this one. This one is light. This one is heavy when it is new. This one, number 1, light, heavy, heavier. You see it like that? So look at the one I've put on top of this one now. It's still there. So this one is original super hard manual sharpening stone for sharpening clipper blade. For sharpening clipper blade. This one too is original super hard manual sharpening stone for sharpening clipper blade. This one self is original super hard manual sharpening stone for sharpening clipper blade. But when you compare the work they do in the workshop, this one is for sharpening. All these ones too have different work they are doing. And still you can use them to sharpen. You can use the soft stone to sharp. All these things are logics. And this one you are watching now, this stone is very, very difficult to sharp. I have like 3 or 4 different ways to sharpen the surface. But once you get it sharpened correctly, the system can be giving you to use it. You'll be using it everlasting, no resharpening again, and it will not dull. So far you follow the instructions. All this one now, I've been using them for years. The first time I sharpened them, that was the last I sharpened them. I've not sharpened them for the second time. And this thing you are watching now, almost 4-5 years. All these 4 stone, 5 stone, this one, this, and this. Over 5 years now, I've not resharpened the surface. Also, that is why I'm telling you that all these things are logics, tricks. But once you understand the system to be using, you find it very, very easy. You see, this one has not dry up. Can you see it? Instead of it to dry up, it's spreading. It's spreading. You can see it now. It's spreading. Then this one again, this one self is original, but it's lighter than this one. So when we compare for now, this one, this one, this one, this one, which one is the hardest one? This is the hardest one. This is number 2. This is number 3. This is number 4. So I have different types, and all are good in sharpening of the clipper blade depending on the way you know how to use them. No stone is bad. So, and that is why I'm advising you to subscribe to my channel, press the notification button, then join the membership. You can watch all the videos under membership. Only you can see the video unlock. Unless any live I do like yesterday, the day before yesterday, today, you may see it open. After a day or two now, we'll take them to membership videos. You cannot be watching them orderly again unless you join the member. You see it unless you join the member. Now, I've shown you this is kerosene for sharpening. Let me put it here. This one is oil, light oil for sharpening. This one is thick oil for sharpening. Then there are some materials again we use for sharper. You can see you use them on the stone. It will work. So depending on the way you know how to maneuver your way. This is green powder. You see it? It's for sharpening on the sapper. This one is green powder. It's powder. You can see it. It's powder. It's powder. It's very, very heavy. You can see it. It's powder. Then this powder now, it comes with an electric clipper blade sharpening machine. We are using it on the disc. But for a professional who knows how to use super hard manner sharpening stone very well and the materials, I'm still using it on the super hard manner sharpening stone. Sharpening clipper blade for me, it makes your work faster. It makes it faster. And these things too, you can still use it on other instruments. Let me show you. Let me show you. Don't forget this is pointer. Let me put it here. See this iron, very, very heavy. You see that it's very, very flattening on the surface. So I've used this one for many tutorials. You can use flat bar iron to sharpen your clipper blade professionally, logically, technically, correctly, okay. So depending on the materials you put on the surface. You see it? You can use it to sharpen your clipper blades. I can use it to sharpen your stone. You see the thickness. This one is very, very heavy. Very, very heavy. I'm telling you sincerely, very, very heavy. You should not allow it to fall on your leg or to fall on the ties, to spoil the ties. You see it? It's very, very heavy. The two surfaces are working for me. Even the side like this is working for me. The other side is working for me. You see it? This is a flat bar. Very, very heavy. That is why I'm telling you that we have different instruments you are going to have. Then let me still show you another stone again. You see the round stone. This one is still good for sharpening. I'm using it here for sharpening. So I have different type of stones for sharpening. This is another bigger one here under here. I put all these 3 on top of it. It's round. You can see it here. You can feel it round. It's bigger than this one. I'm still using it for sharpening. You can see it. Let me return this one back. Then this kind of stone, when you buy your stone, you break it into 2. You get the work you'll be using this half part for. You get where you are going to be using it for. But it should not be super hard one you are going to break into two. It is not like these ones. This heaviest one is in form of the light one, middle one, just like normal stone that is not soft, it's not hard. So you break into two. So you'll be using it for sharpening. How you are going to be using it when you are watching my tutorial, when time comes to reach it, to use it. So we are going to be using it. You see how I'm going to use it. And if you want to break it into two, you bend it in this way. When you bend it on the hard object, you now take something like hammer. It will knock it at the center. It will break into two. You see it? So the half part of it is useful for me. And there's one small stone like this I'm using for sharpening. Even I've used it for many tutorials. Maybe I will try to locate it whether I can find it here again. Let me try and find it whether I can get it here. Okay, I've seen it. You see this stone now? I'm using it for sharpening to collect more money. Oh, let's say I've dropped it over a year now. I've dropped it down without using it over a year. The two sides are working fine. So not until you have big stone before you can sharp. Little one like this, you can use it to sharp. And it's going to give you effective sharpening. You see it? All these stones have what I'm using them for in my own studio. I have them in different form, different sizes. You see the way this one is. You see the way the other one. You see this one too. So let me return this one back. Let me return them back. Then I will show you one container now. I'm coming, just a minute. Yeah, you see this container. The powder is inside. I don't know whether you can see it properly like this. Okay, it shows. Let me return all this oil so that you can be able to see my hand clearly. Let me return the oil first. Let me return them. You see, these materials you are watching, this one is powder. It's sharpening powder. You see it? It's powder. How do I manage to get this powder? I get it in two different ways. When you are sharpening stone here, if you are using your stone very well, it will be depreciating some solutions here. At the other side there in the edge, it will be falling down little by the sides, but plenty by the front here. The way you move your thumb like this to and fro, sharpening. You know, say you have treated the surface of your stone, and the chemical you have used is just like a form of solution. As you are pressing like this to and fro, coming down to and fro, the iron is chopping and the stone is chopping inside the iron. At the same time, the iron is fighting back against the surface of the stone, chopping little stone, wearing it out. The particles of iron, the particles of the surface of this stone, the oil, the kerosene you use, all this one now will follow the solution to be falling in the front, It will be falling down in the front. So before you know what, when you are sharpening continuously different type of clipper blades almost every day by day, before a week now, you will see this kind of powder gathering in the front here, plenty. You remove it, you put inside one can. When you continue using like that, you continue to be packing, put it here. You can still use it to sharp on the surface of your stone again. You can still use it back when time reaches now. When it reaches that tutorial, I'll be showing you the way I'll be using them. So we have different ways in sharpening the clipper blade effectively that is going to give you a good sharpening. Please let me share this video out. Let me share it out so that many people can benefit from the video. You see it now. So let me return this powder, and you can still get it on the surface of the electric clipper blade sharpening machine. When you sharpen finish, you get of this kind of residual. You see them on the surface of your disc or on the machine. You pack them together, you put them in one container. It's still useful for the sharpening on the stone. You see, those are the two ways you can take to get it. I'm coming. Then there's let me show you another thing here. This is diesel, diesel, D-I-E-S-E-L, diesel. This is not kerosene. This is diesel. You see it? So if you don't want to be using, if you want your blade to be clean very well, you use diesel to wash it. You find diesel and brush. So after you sharpen your clipper blade finish, you find small container. I will show you now. You find a small container. I'm coming, I will show you. You find container like this one. This is diesel inside. Diesel. Then when you put it in a container like this, plenty. Then after you sharpen your clipper blade finish, you remove the masking tape at the back. Let me find the one that I've removed the masking tape. Let me see whether I can get one. Let me remove this one. So after the sharpening now, you remove the masking tape. I'll remove it. Then you want this one clean. Then you look for rag, clean rag. Then you put it inside diesel. This one now, you take your brush to wash it. You see the way I'm doing it? But when you find your brush, I would show you. The brush is not here, it's in the barber shop now. I've locked the door for that one. When you use brush, it will clean all. It will make it clean. The particles of the irons will remove. The particles of the stone will remove. All the dirties, carbons, everything will remove totally from the blade, especially the inner part of it where you have sharpened. So you wash it. So this will do that for you. To do that for you, let me return this powder first. Then you now take your clean rag to clean it. You know, this used to be draw. It used to draw. Don't let it split on the ground, though. Especially on the thighs. It can break somebody's leg. To just draw person's leg. So you shouldn't allow it to split on the ground. It's not good. Especially on the cement store and cement floor, on the floor tiles. It's not good at all. So you find out to clean it very well. Let me now show you how the inside is. You can see it now. Very, very clear. So all the particles of iron, particles of stone, rubbish, what do you call it? Carbon. Everything will remove totally. You can see it. So it's going to be clear. You do it for the upper clipper blade. You can still do it for the bottom clipper blade. So after you clean it like this, you put it inside the sachet. Let me show you the sachet. Let me show you whether I can get one here. You see the sachet here. Then you open the sachet, you put it inside. Then when you put it inside, you apply small oil inside. You put some light oil, you put it inside. So that when you turn it like this, oil can fill to cover the whole inner surface here for the upper and for the bottom clipper blade. So you can keep it like this for a longer period of time. even a year, 2 years to be there, it will not rust. Let me return the. Then foam like this is important. Foam. You can still use your foam to clean. Use your foam to clean. You see it? Let me cover this. Then I put it back to where I pick it. Then there is combo here. This is combo. Maybe you have ever seen this thing before. This is combo. This one self, I use it in sharpening. It's having two sides. There is a smooth powder here, smooth paste. We have squash paste. Let me show you here. You see, this is squash. Let me get it closer. I can show you very well. This is COARSE, squash. Squash paste. Squash end. You see it? The other one here, though this one is dirty, I don't know whether I can show well. Let me try it. Yeah, this one is fine. You see it? This one is fine. FINE, fine end. There is paste inside. So the paste inside now, when you are watching my tutorial, you can be seeing the way I'm using them. So you can put it on the surface of your stone for sharpening. So we still have materials you can put it on top for sharpening. So when time reaches, it is not the only stone I use. You know, I've shown you flat bar here now. I use stone to sharp. I use flat bar to sharp. I use glass to sharpen clipper blade. Let me show you whether I can get it here. I'm coming. So I use different things for sharpening. You see, this is a glass. This is a glass. This is where I use it for sharpening this area. You can see it to sharpen clipper blade effectively. This is a complete glass. You can see it. So in the studio here, I use glass to sharp. I use iron to sharp. I use super hard manner sharpening stone to sharp. Even I can sharpen on the floor. When the floor is very flattened or you make it flatten, you can sharpen on it. And it's going to be very, very effective. You see it? So let me return it back. So I'm always showing you all these things for you to know that it is not only the stone that can sharpen clipper blades for you. So when time reaches, I'll be showing you all these things one by one. So that as a learner, if you have not known how to sharpen clipper blade with your stone, you have not perfect in it, and you want to be sharpening clipper blade in your shop, only your own blade, maybe 3 in a day or 1 in a day or 2 in a day. You see it? So I will teach you the easiest way you can be using, though it used to take a long time. So if you want to do that kind of thing, you can do it like 20 minutes. If work comes, you go and do the work, you attend to a customer. Then after you are free, you return to it again. Before 1 hour now, you will sharpen one set of clipper blades correctly, logically, technically, okay. And it's just a matter of time. That one, you will get it at once. You will get it at once. No need to be wasting your time. When I teach you now, you practice. It can only take time. Then what is there is that if you want to use this kind of glass method, or you want to use flat bar method, or the one I've just shown you now, let me still show you again. This one. You see the sandpaper at the top. You can use sandpaper, you can use powder, etc., etc. So this one now, you will not be using your blade too much. You know, so in the case of this one now, even use your blade for 6 months, I will sharpen it for you. Use your clipper blade for 1 year. Bring it to me, I will sharpen it. It's going to work like a new one. I've been doing it confirmly. I have it plenty in my tutorials I've done. Use your clipper blade for 2 years without removing it. You door, you repackage, you door, you repackage until it's not working again. Bring it. I will turn it to new one again. I will resharpen it. But for all this flat bar, flat glass, it's not possible. You use your blade recklessly. At least how many days you can be using your clipper blade before you sharpen it on the glass, on the flat bar? Yes, it's 5 days. Even if you use it for plenty work, you use to barb like maybe 30 customers in a day. When you just use it like 5 days, don't allow the blade to quench finish so that it's not working again before you want to sharpen. No, you use your blade for about 5-6 days or 7 days highest. You remove it, it's still working, but you only say it's not free well again. It has begun to show the sign of dullness. So you remove it again, you put it on your glass. I will show you later, I will teach you. You put it on your glass, you sharpen it. Because if you want to use glass to sharp, you need to find your clipper blade holder. And the clipper blade holder is not here, it's inside my room. It's not here. So by the grace of God, make us spare our life tomorrow tutorial. We are going to use glass to sharp. Glass, the one I've just shown you now, plain glass. It may be colorless, it may be colored, just for the surface to be flattened like the one I've just shown you now. Doesn't depend on the color. And it has to be thick, not light one that you press your hand, you just break. No. And I will show you the way you place it on your bench or wherever you want to put it. It's good on the bench. How you are going to place it down, I will show you. How you are going to apply your chemical, everything, how you are going to be sharpening tomorrow by the grace of God. The next tutorial, may God spare our life. Let me remember and I'll show you. So that if you are not perfect on this one, you can be able to be using that one to sharp. Yeah, you'll be using it to do your sharpening. So those powders I'm showing you now, you can use it on the glass. You can use kerosene on the glass. You can use engine oil on the glass. You can use kerosene and oil on the glass. So I will teach you, but you will separate like 2 or 3 clipper blades. Not the one you have used to rotting. You now say you want to sharpen on the glass. It will take you a year before it can sharpen. It will take you a year, more than that self. But when you use it under 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, you now remove it again. The blade is still working, but only say it's not perfect again. You remove it, you resharpen it again. It won't waste much of your time. Yes, an hour. You sharpen it, finish, you mount it on your clipper or your clipper engine, you test it, it's going to work fine. So you'll be using that one to be working. So you now buy stone, be practicing. But once you're perfect on the stone, this one is the best for you, for learners. When you know how to use this one very well, no type of clipper blade you cannot use to sharpen. You know, I've been showing you different my tutorial. That's why I don't always go on live. That is why I only prefer on live now. It's as if I should be doing video cutting. People will be saying, nah, it's cutting, it's magic, oh, it's not right, it's not this one. But when you see it lively, seeing is believing. You won't doubt. I clear your doubts. Zero my mind. You see how? So, by the grace of God, you look for flat bar. It may not be as thick as this one. It may be light one, but what you are going to look is flatness on the surface. Very, very flattening. You test it. At least I've shown you how you can use your transquar, that is iron rule, to test for stone surface. This part of our instrument too, I've shown you in about 2 or 3 tutorials now. How you can make use of this rule to test the surface of your stone, whether it is flattening or it is not flattening. The same thing, you still use it on the flat bar. The glass one, there's no need to even get glass. Glass is flattened before. The way they made the glass, the front and back side of it is flattened. Either any of the side you use is okay. But for flat bar, for stone, you have to test to know whether the stone surface is flattened, very, very flattened. There's no pothole on the surface of the stone. So when you can test, you can get its original. If the surface is okay, you can be using it for your sharpening. It's part of our instrument too. This one you are watching. Then you look for small containers like this for your kerosene, for your oil, for your powder. You see it. You see, then you find this machine oil. You go and buy new one, machine oil for the tailor people, fashion designer. You buy new one like 2. How you are going to be using it, the tutorials coming, I'll be showing you the way you can be using it for different type of works. Then you find the thick oil. The one I first show you now, the light oil is inside. This one is thick oil, engine oil, new one. You find new oil, just small. Then this one is powder. You cannot get this one unless this one is cost. It's follow the machine come. I can still buy extra. When you look online, you can get it online. And if you need the number of those people selling it, I can give you their number. I have about 2 numbers with me. So wherever you are in Nigeria, and even through Africa, I get one, they said through Africa, they will transfer it to you. So this is white powder again for sharpening. You can see it. Then we have green powder here. I've shown you here for sharpening too. Then this is engine oil. You see it. This is thick oil. You can see this is thick oil. This new one, engine oil. This one is combo. Let me even try and open this one for you to see. Let me see. Okay, it's good. You see how the inside is? Let me bring the torch to point inside so that I can see it very well. Let me point torch inside. You can see the inside. You can see the inside is paste. It be like toothpaste. But when you put it on your finger, you feel it in this way, it will be chopping your finger. It will be chopping a sharpening paste. We have one of coash. This one, let me show you. This one is coash surface. You can see the inside. I don't know whether, okay. I want to place it in a way for you to see. Yeah, you see it in this way. This is coash, C-O-A-R-S-E, coash end. This is coash. This one now is very, very sharp, like this coash surface. This is coash surface of the stone. This is coash surface of the stone, which I have shown you in the previous tutorials. This one is smooth. This one is normal. So this one and this one now, let me show you. This one now, this surface can use these 2 stones, coash surface. Let me close it. Then the other side here, let me open it. See the other head here? You can see it. This one is paste again. Can you see the surface of this one is smooth? When you can watch it carefully, this one is smooth. So when you put it under your finger, you feel it. This one self is chopping the finger, but it's not as fast as the second hand. So this one is smooth. You can use it for smooth surface or light normal surface. You can use it for this smooth surface or the normal surfaces. You see it. That is why I'm telling you that sharpening of clipper blade is technical in my own shop. I've expanded the work. So when you are following my tutorial, the way we are using all these things, you'll be seeing it one by one. From there, you can be calculating how you're going to be doing your own. So once you know how to sharp through my tutorial, then you now adapt your own system. And you may not, depending on how you want it. Now, before we go today, we are going to sharpen clipper blade because of the new people. Because YouTube Studio is telling me here that we have new viewers than the old ones. We have new people, new viewers, new watchers watching the video than the old people that subscribe to the channel. Even YouTube Studio tells me that people that are watching the video that did not subscribe at all and they are not ready to subscribe because they've been watching the video for long, they refuse to subscribe. They are about 73% out of 100. 73%. Those who have been watching the video since different of video are produced, they watch my live, they watch short, they watch videos, they are about 73%. Why You know that was 73 remain 27%. Out of the 27%, about 13 is returning viewers. Those who have been watching before, they come back. You see it. The remaining percent is permanent viewer. Those who watch my video regularly, they are too low. Those who have subscribed. It is those people that have not subscribed. There are many watching the video. So YouTube Studio is telling me. So because everything going on in the channel, the computer will bring them out. You can be able to know. That is why I'm advised through the YouTube that if I'm doing tutorial, when I start, I should flash back a little because new people are many. Some, this is the first time they are watching my studio. When I just start, begin to go, they will not know what is happening from the past. Just flash back a little bit to let them to understand. So now, this is the surface of the stone you want to use. This is the surface of the stone we want to use for sharpening. And we want to use angle 45 degree, in which I've been saying it for the whole people. Angle 45 degree. So I have 3 different ways to position my blade for sharpening. 3 different ways. Let me show you 3 different ways. If I want to sharpen my clipper blade, I have 3 different ways I use in position my blade. These are the 3 different type of method I use. That is sharpening clipper blade placing position. Those are the 3 different ways. So it can show now, it can show. You can zoom out if it doesn't see it very well. You see it like this. I've zoomed out for you to see it clearly. You see it. So I have 3 different ways. 3 different ways. You can position it in this way, this angle 45 degree. You can position it in this way, this angle 90 degree. You can position it in this way, this angle 0 or angle 180. But these 3 methods of placing your blade on the stone. So if you want to place the upper clipper blade, all are angle 45, 45. For the upper clipper blade, all are angle 45. This one too is angle 45 degree. So when you use the bottom clipper blade at the angle of 45 degree, then you use the upper clipper blade at the angle of 45 degree again. This one is angle 45 degree in sharpening. You take the bottom one to judge, but the top one are placed in the same way. They are positioned in the same way for sharpening for the 3 different type of sharpening positions. So we use the down one to calculate, because the top one angle 45 degree here, the top one angle 45 degree here, the top one angle 45 degree here. Only the bottom one is different, facing different direction. So this one is angle 45. This angle 45, they say, how do I manage to get that angle 45? Let us watch now. This is our line. This one is angle 0. This one is angle 180. When you come upright like this as a student of mathematics, you are making it angle 90 here. This angle 0 here. Then this side is angle 180. The center here, upright angle, is angle 90. When you now take it to the center of angle 90 is 45 degree. See how the way I position it is this angle 45 degree. You can see it in this way. This is how I manage to get the angle of 45 degree. So when I'm saying angle 45 degree in sharpening of the clipper blade, this is exactly what I meant. So angle 45 degree, you can still call it scissors method. Scissors method. Then let us put this one down. How do I manage to get angle 90? This one is angle 90 degree. You use this bottom one to judge. You see it like this. It faces one side. Then our lines like this. This angle 0 here. This angle 180 here. Then you now come to the center like this. Between 0 and 180 is 90 degree. You see it like this. This angle 90. You see how this one stays straight, parallel to this angle 90. That is why I call it angle 90 degree. But the upper clipper blade will be at the angle of 45 degrees in this way. You place the bottom clipper blade in this way. You place the upper clipper blade in this way when you want to sharp. Let me show you here clearly. It will be in form of like this. You sharpen this one in this form. You sharpen this one in this form. That is angle 90 degree. Let me put this one down again. I'm coming. So this one is angle 45, angle 90, angle 90. Then this one is angle 0 or 180. How do I manage to get angle 0 or 180? When you position your blade in this way, this angle 0 here, this angle 180 here. So the same thing position here, when you bring it down, you can see it in this way, straight to the parallel of 0 and 180. You may call it angle 0, you may call it angle 180, or angle 10 stroke 180, still the same. But the upper clipper blade will be at the angle of 45 degrees when you are sharpening it. Let me position it very well. It will be in this form, while the bottom clipper blade will be placed in this way. You see the difference there? So when we place it down here now, here the down one will be like this. The upper one will be at the angle of 45 degrees for angle 0 or 180. For angle 90, the bottom clipper blade, this bottom clipper blade, will be like this, angle 90. Then the upper clipper blade will stand a chance of 45 degrees. You can see it in this way. Then for the first angle, angle 45 degrees, this is angle 45 degrees for the bottom clipper blade. At the same time, the upper clipper blade will still be angle 45 degrees again. So you can see that this angle 45 degrees or scissors method, this one is a slide down method, this one is cut down method. Cut down method, slide down method. This is scissors method. SCISSORS, scissors method. This one is slide down method. SLIDE DOWN, slide down method, or you call it angle 90 method. Then this one is angle 0 or 180, or you call it cut down method. CUTDOWN, cut down method. Those are the names. Either you call this one angle 45 degrees, angle 90 degrees, angle 0 or 180. If you want to change the name, scissors method, slide down method, cut down method. Cut down method, slide down method, scissors method. You see it in that way. Slide down method, scissors method, cut down method. Those are the two names I've given them in my own studio. So these are the 3 ways you can position your blade. But my advice to you as a learner who is learning, who has not known it to sharp very well, not somebody that is sharpening, getting it once, or maybe you are perfect in it, you can use different styles. When it doesn't pay, you come back again. But for a person who want to learn, or a person sharpening clipper blade without getting it right, you just be sharpening clipper blade all the time, you have never get one right, and you have the interest in sharpening of clipper blade by yourself. You want to become a master. When you perfect, you turn to professional. When you do a lot of researches, you introduce your own system, then you become a real master. Once you become a real master, it's hardly you do a mistake in sharpening. It is hardly you do a mistake in sharpening. Real professional, when you sharpen 100 set of clipper blade, all are going to work. Yeah, all are going to work because you have done a lot of researches. When I want to test new customers, they've been tested the clipper blade to me, I ask them to stay outside. I test them all. I give it to them. Then when they come now, I will now ask them how many of the clipper work. Some will say 9 work, one no was in a lie. If you tell the truth, I will sharpen them free of charge for you. Say, hey, I'm just playing, because I've tested them. I'm sure of what I'm saying. But when you are not perfect, some people can sharpen 10 sets of clipper blade. When they later test it, if himself test it, he or she will discover that only 3 is working out of 10. Only 3 sets is working fine. The rest is not working fine. You see like that? So that is called learners. So who want to learn now? Let's bring this one down here like this. Let's bring this one down here like this. You'll be only using this system to sharpen your clipper blade. Only this system. You won't change it. That is advice from my own studio, not advice from the world. Try to understand me very well. I form my own studio by myself. All this thing I'm doing, all this thing I'm practicing, all this work I've been doing around 30 years ago, I formed all this thing by myself. I did not follow anybody. I did not follow any barber engineer, any barber, any proprietor, anybody. I did not follow their idea. All what I'm doing, I have reason for them. That is why I'm giving the explanation to explain for you. At the same time, I'm giving you the theory. At the same time, I'm proving the practical parts of it. How do I manage to get angle 45 degree? I've shown you. How do I manage to get angle 90? I've shown you. How do I manage to get angle 0 or 180? I've shown you. So not that I just be forming this thing. No, I get all these things through practical. Through practical. And if you want to sharpen your clipper blade, let me tell you one thing. This is the upper clipper blade. Now you divide it into two like this. Let me find another pointer. You divide it into two. Then at the same time, you divide it into four. You see it in this way. Let me find another pointer again whether I can see one. Let me see that I can see one. Yes, I see another one again. Then this is the place where you're going to place your thumb, the center here. You see, this is the center you are going to place your thumb. You see, you are place it. So if you want to sharpen for the other side here, you have calculated the half of it here, divided into two. You now use another broom to divide it into four. You see, to divide it into four. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where to position your thumb. If you want to sharpen here, you see the way I position it. You see where I place my thumb. So all these things have calculation in my shop. You don't just put your hand anyhow. Some people, if this thing has no calculation, they will put their thumb. Let me show you one thing. They will put for corner here for the first sharpening. When they want to sharpen the other side, that they put it at the center. You'll be sharpening wrongly. Anywhere you position your thumb here, you have to calculate the area to position your thumb in the other side too. It is the, you know, I told you about pattern. This is a pattern of doing my own work. I have pattern for doing everything. Then when I want to sharpen the back, I'll show you where I want to place my thumb. Here and here. You are going to give effective sharpening very fast. Then you want to sharpen the bottom clipper blade. You divide your blade into two. Most people now, when you ask them where is the center from here to here, most people will say here. It's wrong. Most of people will say this is the center. It's wrong. I will show you how we manage to get the center. Watch carefully. This is where the upper clipper blade is staying at the back. This is where the upper clipper blade is staying in the front. Then where is the center? This is the center. Let me position it very well. This is the center. You see it very close to the mouth here. This is the center of the blade. But when you turn it like this, that is where people used to make mistakes. That is why I'm telling you that I have pattern for my own work. I don't just be doing things anyhow. I have reason. When I do something, you ask me, I will prove it for you theoretically, practically, explanatory. Explain it for you better. No matter how dull that person is, he or she must have to get it right. I will prove it in 3 different directions. I will use my mouth to explain for you. Then I will do the theory of it. I will now give you the practical. Can you see where we have put it inside? It's exactly here at the opposite side. Then this is the half of it. Then you divide it into 4 again. Watch carefully. You divide it into 4. Then this is another pointer again. This is where you are going to position your thumb, the center here. This is where you are going to position your thumb. You are going to position your thumb here. This is the center. Not that you put one thumb here to sharp here. Now you put second one at the center. You will sound wrongly. That is why some people say one side is working, the other side is not working. Some people will say the center is working, the side is not working. But when you follow my tutorials, I have practical part of it to show you, to prove that what I'm saying, I'm right of it in my own studio. I'm not talking about the whole world. And I'm using all this one for myself, and it's working for me up till now. And I believe it's still going to be working till tomorrow. Because I have sharpened different type of clipper blades. That is why I say you find varieties of clipper blade, not only one type. Look for different type of clipper blade. One. Find like 30 different pieces. Different type of blade. You'll be using them for practicing. Then when you get stone like 3 or 4 or 5, call me on my WhatsApp. I will teach you some things. If you can do video call, you show me the stone, I will tell you how to do. You can be sharpening clipper blade by yourself and still be watching my tutorials. You see how I managed to get where to position my thumb, here and the hair. You see it? That is how you position your thumb on top of the bottom clipper blade. And this blade too, don't forget, this one is called top blade, upper blade, or cutting blade. Those are the 3 names I give them in my own shop, in my own studio. Top blade, when you say top blade, T-O-P, blade, B-L-E-A-D-E, top blade. Then you can call it upper clipper blade, U-P-P-E-R, B-L-E-A-D-E, upper clipper blade. At the same time, you can call it cutting blade, C-U-T-T-I-N-G, B-L-E-A-D-E, cutting blade. Because it's the one that be moving, rotating on the top. It's the one that's cutting. This one stands still. This one stands low. This one is the one to be moving. Going back, when you adjust it, you can go back and go front. At the same time, going like this on the top. Going side by side. This one is the one cutting. That is why I give it cutting blade. This one stands still. The one you go for, this teeth will be combing the hair. This one will be cutting. That is combing blade, cutting blade. I think you can see the practical I'll show you now. This one stands alone under the clipper. It doesn't go anywhere. If you move your hand, go front, you go. Then once you go front, you be combing the hair in form of comb. Then the top one now, you just want the rod, the clipper rod enter inside the hair. It is the clipper rod. When you put it on, it will be moving side by side, controlling this upper clipper blade going from side to side. If you adjust that lever, it can go front, it can come back. Then for the rod is moving it sideways. It will be going like this. You see it, side forms. So it's the one cutting. Once the hair enter here, now this one will cut it off. Cutting blade, combing blade, down blade, bottom blade, upper clipper blade, top clipper blade, cutting blade. That is the name. Then, how do you want to be activating the surface of your stone for sharpening? So I have different ways in activating the surface of a stone for sharpening. You first clean it, but don't press on too much. You just clean it like this. It's okay like this. Not until you press it. No. Don't press too much. Then if you want to apply your, let us use kerosene. You want to apply your kerosene, you can drop it in this way. You see the way I'm dropping at interval. You see the way I'm dropping at interval, you drop it. You see it. Then, as a learner, you can use your finger to spread it. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? So you've used your finger to cover it up, to spread it. No part is left untouched. So that is how you do to activate the surface of your stone. This is for the kerosene. At the same time, if you want to use oil, you use it in the same way like this. There are times if you want to use kerosene and oil, not mixed together. Kerosene is one container, oil is one container, but I advise you first use the oil. Let me clean it first. It's advisable you first use the oil. You see, I've cleaned it up now. So if you want to use kerosene and oil, you first apply your oil on the surface. Oil is number 1. Don't use kerosene first. You first use your oil, either light or thick oil. You now return it back. I'm coming. You return it back. Then you use your finger to spread it. You see the way I'm doing it? You see the way I'm doing it? I'm spreading, not packing the oil. I'm not packing it. When you press too much, you pack the oil, go one side. But when you just stop lightly on the surface, lightly, you see the way I'm dressing it? So see under my thumb, you clean it up very well. You see it in this way. After you apply the oil finish, you want to still use kerosene. You now apply kerosene at interval. Middle, let it scatter. Then from there, you take your finger again to spread the kerosene on top. And don't forget, the more you are spreading your kerosene, it's getting mixed with the oil on the surface first. The two are mixing together. You can use it to sharp like this. You can use ordinary oil. Then at the same time, the oil that follow this one come, that is a fashion designer oil. It is not inside this one. This one is thick oil or light oil. The one that follow this one come, you can still use it to sharpen your clipper blade. That one is different from engine oil. It's different from kerosene. So I will make sure I get that one tomorrow by the grace of God, or in the next tutorial. I'll try my best to get one. So when we get it, how that one look like, I will still show you. How you can be using each one to sharpen clipper blades. I'm still going to show you. That is why I'm saying this program, you cannot get everything at once. But once you subscribe to the channel, you press the notification button. The moment I'm on live, you will see the sign. You will see the sign. I always check in the afternoon time. Check around that kind 12. I do go on live. Around that kind 12 midnight, between 10, 11, no, yeah, between 11, 12, 1, I go on live again. All those times now you calculate, because anything you watch now is free of charge. It's free of charge, because I will not put it under membership now. It will be like 2 or 3 days. So when you watch my live, you can be able to gain. Then after you watch it finish on live, you still go back and will watch it again before I put it under membership. Once I put it under membership, if you not join the membership, you cannot watch it. Because me, I do say the fact. Tell my viewers, my subscribers, my followers, my loved ones, I'll tell them the truth. So the more, when I do the live today, you can watch it free of charge. Tomorrow you can watch it. Next tomorrow now you want to watch it, you see money there. You enter money before you watch it. Once you are not a member, you can only see the thumbnail. To enter inside, you won't see the film. You cannot see it watch. So that is why it's good to subscribe and press the notification button and join the membership. Though if you cannot join the membership, I've given you the way. Try to be joining me on live. When you watch the live, you have watched it. The one that put it on membership, it will not be a new thing to you when you don't have the money to join the membership. Now, we want to sharpen clipper blade now. There's one thing I want to explain for you in sharpening. That is why I'm saying my tutorial is different. You need to understand what you are going to do. You need to understand what you are going to do. What you are going to do, you need to understand. This is a clipper blade you want to sharpen. Watch carefully. This is the inner part of it. This is the surface you are sharpening here and here. Some people do mistake. You can zoom out to see properly. Zoom out the screen of your face. If I stand up, I will soon get tired. Let me just sit down like this. You can zoom out very well to see what I'm doing. You put your 2 fingers by the center of the phone, you draw to the side. It will bring the image closer to you, very big. You see, when some people want to sharpen clipper blade, see the center now, see the inside. You are not sharpening here. Your stone cannot touch here. On your mistake, this blade fall by the corner, the stone will enter here. So you are sharpening this area, I'm touching this area, watch carefully. You are sharpening here. You are sharpening this surface too. Those are the 2 surfaces you are sharpening. If you are only sharpening this side, when you sharpen finish, you place it on the bottom clipper blade. It's going to open more down. It will not cut here at all. When you press your hand at the front, only in the front, it will not cut. It will not cut. You put your thumb by the center. When you put your thumb by the center, then you apply too much pressure to the front. Let me place it down. You can see it here. Okay, here goes up. Watch carefully. You place your thumb here. Here. Then you let the pressure of your thumb fall to the edge of the mouth. the mouth of the blade here where it's cutting hair, this area. When you apply your pressure, when you divide your thumb into two on this thing, one fall here, one side fall here, then the amount of pressure that is here is about 60%. Amount of pressure that is here is about 40%, or 50-40. Here is 50%, here is 40. So you press here a little bit higher than the back here. That is why if you see a good professional barber engineer, when he sharpen clipper blade, the same type of clipper blade like for 6 months, when you watch carefully, you will see that this area is lower than here. It will be going gradually. Later we now discover that the height of this place is lower a little bit than here. But when you apply pressure too much at the back here, when you place it on the other blade, bottom clipper blade, it's going to open more down. It's not going to work. So you find the center to position your thumb. Or either you apply the whole pressure on the center, it will still work. It's going to work. Or you apply the pressure mostly in the front, it's going to work. But when you apply your pressure at the back here, you are going to fail it. It's not going to work. You will sharpen it, you may get total shining across. You may get total flatness. The tool will work fine, you will see it, the tool there. But this one will not allow it to stay on the surface of the front of the bottom clipper blade. Once this side is not going down, it will raise this mouth up. I know what I'm saying. It will raise it up, it will give it clearness in the front. So you sharpen the two sides at the same time. Only too much pressure here, little much pressure here. Let me show you now. Watch carefully. This is your blade here. You divide it into two. You divide it into four, like this. Then, this is where you want to position your thumb. You will now let the pressure fall to the front. You can see this back well. When you close to the front here, you see a little. When you see this 100%, when you look at the front here, you can only see the front about 75%, which means when you divide this thumb into two, watch carefully, you divide it into two, this side will press the back lightly. This side, other side here, will press the front of the blade tightly. So the amount of pressure in this side bigger than here at the back. You know, I place it in this way. This is the front of the blade. This is the front. This is the back. So when I press it down like this, systematically, the pressure apply fully to the center. If you do it that way, it will work. Then the amount of pressure you press it on the back of the blade fall towards the mouth of the blade here. It will still work. But when you apply your pressure fully towards the back here, it falls towards the back here. Your clipper blade is not going to work. You can practice it and see. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. When you fix it, finish, the mouth will open down. And once the mouth is not close and tight. For that front, you get two things to monitor there. The upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade in the front, it will close together and tight. Once it's close together, it's not tight. It will not work. It must have to close and tight. So when the hairs enter, it cannot open out. We have been doing this thing gradually by gradually. Those are the things you'll be taking note. Because most of the builders will come and say, hey, just let us sharp, let us sharp. I can teach you to sharp. But when you don't get all these logics, I'll continue to be teaching you forever. You may, out of 100 people, only one may get it wrongly and get it right. 99% will not get it right in my own studio. I know what I'm saying. Because we have many things surrounding the sharpening of the clipper blade. In my own studio, I formed them by myself. In my environment, many people call me magician. Because when they build set of clipper blade, now, let me turn the fan here. The heat is too much. Where they are going before they know me, maybe they may sharpen these three sets of clipper blade for 1 hour or 45 minutes or more than that. But when they come to me, they will now likely to drop it and say they are coming back. I say, no, sit down and have your clipper blade fast. They will say, Nala, I cannot be sharpening fast now. I say, just wait and see. Test me. I will just put everything. One thing I first used to do is when you are sharpening more than, let me, the oil is here. If I put it on top like this to touch this masking tape, let me open it up like this. If you are sharpening three sets of clipper blade, you will not be sharpening them one by one. You first sharpen the upper clipper blade. You want to use this stone and this stone. You now sharpen the upper clipper blade here, small bottom clipper blade here, so upper clipper blade here, bottom clipper blade here, upper clipper blade here, bottom clipper blade here. The work will not be fast at all. You have activated this one, sharpen outside all this top. You sharpen this one first, you put that. You sharpen this one second, you put that. Sharpen this one third, you put it down. You take another stone. You sharpen this bottom clipper blade here, sharp, you turn it. You sharpen this one, you turn it. Sharpen this one, you turn it. Under 5 minutes, I've sharpened this set of clipper blade. What most of them used to say, they will not even open their mouth. That their mouth will open. They will say, just now. Are you sure this clipper blade is okay? After said them, it's okay. Then I have plenty mass of hair. Clean one. Here. There is light always here. There is solar always. Mount it on your clipper engine. Once your clipper engine is good, it's going to work fine. I've tested it. They fix the first one, they test it. It's working. They fix the second one, it's working. They fix the third one, say la. And the three they work. Just now. They will never know the time they will say just now. Almost of them used to say it. Because they compare the way as sharp to the former place they are going. To sharpen a set of 10 set of clipper blade or 10 sets, it may take them more than an hour, 2 hours. So they now compare that one to my own studio. When I came new, when they call, they say I'm coming. I say no, I cannot keep your blade. Sit down and collect your blade back. They say why are you forcing us? It will take a long time. I say no, it won't take a long time at all. I take God's word, it won't take a long time. Have a seat. So before some people will say by force, you want to go buy something there. Before you say you go back under 5 minutes, have you started sharpening the clipper? Your clipper blade is ready. How many? 3 now? I say just now. Almost of them used to say that language because they are surprised. And some people are using sharper for their clipper blade. They will tell me when they take it to a person, maybe that person is not expert well. When they sharpen like 20 sets of clipper blade on the sharpening machine sharper, well, they say when they take it home, out of 15, they say only 10 is working, 5 is not working. So complain out of 15, 7 is working, 8 is not working. They now direct some to me. When they come to me, I say stone, they say, you sure stone can sharpen? I say it can sharpen like a sharper. I have the two. And the cost of using this one is lower than the sharper. You see it? For sharper now, you must have to use light. This one is not compulsory in the light. I can sharpen clipper blade in the darkness. Clipper blade, I can sharpen it in darkness with stone. Know the way to calculate myself. I will sharpen it and work. You see it? So when they bring it now, I sharpen them. The test said, they say, just now. When I newly start, almost of them used to say like they will not know the time the word will come out. Just now. Because they see that I'm perfect in it. Some will say, I'm not sure. Let me go and use it first. I say, go. But I will put mark there. I get tempo. Let me show you the tempo. You see the tempo? I put the tempo. You get where I used to place it. When you remove this tempo, I will not collect it from your hand. Go and test it. I use the tempo to mark it. When they take it away, when I didn't see them again and I know it's working fine, they will not come back because I've done a good job for them. Now, I've shown you how to calculate for a place to place your thumb on top of the back of the blade. I will now show you how to make your movement. This chemical is getting dry and you put your blade on top. You want to reapply. Can you see the way I'm doing it? Don't let this treatment touch the back of your blade. Everything you have to do with systematically. That is why I'm saying if you follow my tutorial, you have to get it right. Anything, anyhow the thing makes you, you need to maneuver your way. You blow it, don't use your hand, oh. Just blow it, everything has covered up. So when you follow my tutorial, this thing is technical. It's technical. You see, so I've shown you where we are going to place down here. 4 towards the mouth. Here, 4 towards the mouth. Let me position my thumb here for you to see. Look at it very well now. This is how you position your thumb. Then you will not press too much. If you press too much, you will not get good sharpening. You are forcing it to work. You'll be packing the treatment. You just place your hand firmly, just lightly, not too much pressure. You see it in this way. You see it in that way. Then if the chemical split at the back, immediately you put your rag, not allow it to soak that masking tape. The moment you allow it to stay longer, it's going to remove that masking tape. You need to reapply another one there. Those are the tricks. Then you have sharpened this side to and fro 20 times. You want to sharpen here. Then don't forget, you divide the blade into 2 like this. You sharpen here. You divide the stone into 2. I use this side to sharpen the first side. Calculate well, watch me carefully. From the center to here, I used to sharpen this side. Now I want to sharpen the other side here. So I'm going to use from center here to the left hand side. Can you see it? This thing is systematically, logically, strategically, correctly, professionally okay. So I don't just do things anyhow. You do it with calculation. That is how it's going to make the surface of your stone flatten forever. But once you continue using one-sided sharpening with twinkle of eyes, you are going to lose the quality of the surface of your stone immediately. Under 1 month, you are going to lose it. You see where I blow it, everything is covered up. I'm coming. So I want to sharpen for here now. See the way I position my thumb. 4 to the mouth. The pressure, the much pressure is in front, large pressure at the back. You see, the sellotape wants to remove now. I must have to remove not to injure myself. It has been drawn. You see it because of the treatment that touched the back. I'm even happy the way it is so that you can know the way to maneuver your way. Don't force yourself. Once you go by force, your thumb will go remove. You may injure yourself. And don't forget, you have to clean the back very well. Don't forget, after you use oil rag to clean, you see clean rag again to clean it very well so as to remove the treatment at the back. I'm even happy the way this thing did now. So that when you have the problem like this, you know the way to treat it. So you have cleaned it back immediately. Then you need to reapply the masking tape at the back. And don't allow your hand to soak with oil, kerosene, to apply the masking tape. It will not work. It has to be dry. All these things I'm showing you, those are the obstacles there. Once you can overcome all these obstacles, you are going to sharpen ClpperBlade correctly. You see the way I'm applying it. You apply another new one there. Let me show you now. You can see it now. You see it now. You have applied another one there. You see it. Now, this chemical is getting dry. You reapply another one there. You blow it. That's covered up. Then this one I've gone 3 times before. Don't forget. Number of to and fro you count for here have to be the same with what you counted for here. You can see it in that way. So we go 20 times for here. I've went 3 times for here. It remains 17 times to make it 20 times. That is 17 times. Immediately you clean the blade very well, not to soak that masking tape at the back again. Yeah, let us watch it through the screen now. Let me clean it first. Let us watch it through the screen. What did you see there now? You can see the total flatness on the surface of the blade. That is number 1. And you can see the total shining across. That is number 2. It's going to work fine. And believe one thing, the way you see shining here, you see this is shining at the back. Watch carefully. you sharpen the two sides together. Only say the pressure apply on the front higher than the back. You are sharpening the two at the same time. You sharpen this place about 50% in ratio to 40%. You see it? You apply little pressure higher than this side, so that when you sharpen it finish, it will bend towards the mouth a little. You can't take your eyes to see, but when you through the computer or you have been sharpening for several times, you are going to see it later. You see it? Let me still place it well again. You can see it. You have seen the total setting across and total flatness. When you follow all this procedure one by one, once you follow it one by one, you are going to succeed in sharpening. But all these logics, if you don't have the idea of it, mistakenly you can sharpen one. Mistakenly, you can sharpen one set of clipper blade by mistake. And when they say you should sharpen it again, you can't do it again. That is where the problem is. Now, you want to sharpen for the bottom clipper blade now. This is bottom clipper blade. You want to sharpen for it. Number one thing, don't forget, you must have to activate the surface of your stone. It's compulsory. Don't say because you have little treatment on the surface, you make it, refresh it new. You refresh it new. You see it like this. You refresh it new. Then don't forget, I've shown you how you can position your blade. I've shown you that at 45 degrees. And I've shown you how you can calculate where to position your thumb. You see like this, it is here, and it will fall towards the mouth. See it in this way. Watch carefully. See the way I apply it. This one now, the small one will wet 20 to and fro for one side, 20 to and fro for the other side. And you see that this one is thicker, bigger, heavier than the upper one. This one must be at least 30 times here, 30 times here. This one 20 times here, 20 times here. Before the sharpening, you place it in this way. After you sharpen finish, you open the face down to show the sign of saying I've sharpened this one, not to mistakenly pick it again. You see it in that way. So let us start from here. We are going 30 times. That is 30 times. Immediately you clean the back of your blade. Don't let the oil soak it. You see it? Those are the things you calculate. Then you have sharpened for this side using the left hand side half of the stone. I'm using this side to sharpen. Now I want to sharpen here. Now we use this half. This is the remaining half to sharpen this side to make the surface of my stone balance up, level up. Okay, let me apply treatment. Don't allow it to touch the back of the blade. Don't forget. Then instead of you to use finger, just use your mouth to blow it. You use your breath to blow it. Everything has covered up. You see it in that way. This is techniques. Then we have sharpened for here. We are sharpening for here now. So we went to and fro 30 times. 30 times here again. You see the back. You see it has removed. You see it. It has soaked. So I've counted 28. Remain 2. Don't forget that 2. You must have to do it, because if you don't repeat that 2, the level will not be the same. It is compulsory. You return that 2 to balance it up. So that is why I'm saying sharpening of clipper blades is logical, technical, strategically okay. You can't just assume say make I just do it like this. Now the pattern go dey direct you. Once you have get pattern, another pattern go dey follow. So before anything, you apply the chemical, you blow it to complete the remaining 2. So when you sharpen now, you watch this clipper blade now. We need to go like don't let me deceive you, like 4 times before this one can be sharpened. You know the reason? This one is smooth surface. You can sharpen the upper clipper blade very fast. But when you want to use it for the bottom clipper blade, you have to go like 4 times. 5 times before it can sharpen like this one. But when you use quartz surface will blow it at once or twice, finish. That is why I'm saying you need to form your stones according to the type of the work you are doing. So I can use this one to sharpen it, but I'll be repeating, sharpening, repeating. This one out of 100% now, I've sharpened like 45%, still remain like 55%. Let us do it again. You can understand what I'm saying? Then now let me show you first before we go. Watch carefully. Anywhere you see black, the stone has not touched it towards the mouth like this. You can see the black color there. The stone has not reached there at all. See where you see shining here, that is why the stone has work reach. And to reach that mouth now, we need to go like 3 or 4 times because the back of the blade is higher than the front. It's sloped down. Let us go again. That is 30 times. You clean the back of your blade sharp. You apply the oil, the treatment, you blow it. This is 30 times. 30 for one side, 30 for the other side. I'll now show you that you will see the difference there. You even thank God, oh. God is mighty. Remain only here. It remains only this angle. Only this small area in form of triangle. Let me get it closer to the camera. Even if you don't watch this carefully, you may not see it. See this side where I covered this area. Watch this area. You will see something like black color. Remain only that area. You can see it like that. It remains only that area. Even if you don't watch it well, you may not see it properly. But I've seen it already here. Let me see the way I can position so that you see it now. No, it does not show. It does not show very well. Yeah, you see it in this way. Look at that angle I've just shown you now. That is the remaining area. But anything you do for here, you must have to do it for here to get the balance. If you have not sharpened finished, you still put it in this way. Palm. When you sharpen finish, you put the face down in this way. You calculate everything like that. Now, before doing anything, you must have to lubricate your. You see it has covered up. Those are the systems. So we are starting from here. This is what it remains. But anything you do for here, you must have to do it for here too. You see, you are placing the angle of 45 degrees. Then you clean your thumb very well. You take a clean rag. I'm coming. You take a clean rag to clean your thumb so that you not be drawing, remove the masking tape. You see the way I'm doing it? Very, very clean now. So now I'm going for this side, number 2. That is 20 times. That is 20 times. That is 20 again. Let us watch now and see what is happening. Yeah. Let me show you the surface. Let me show you the surface. Let me show you the surface. You can see it now. If you use sharper to sharpen your clipper blade, this is how it's going to look like. When a real professional use electric clipper blade sharpening machine to sharpen clipper blade for you, who is perfect on it, on how to use it, this is exactly what you are going to get. So if that person is not there now, you show the person like this, which type of machine do I use to sharpen this, and they will say it's sharper. I'm telling you sincerely. They will tell you it's sharper. When you say it's ordinary, so they will say a lie. No, your body can sharpen it that way. Somebody can do it. Somebody can do it. This is what I've done now. You see it now. Mere looking at it, nobody will tell you. No need to argue. You can see the total flatness on the surface. It's very, very flat. You can see it with ordinary eyes. You see it in this way. And at the same time, you can see the total shining across. And remember what I told you. You are sharpening here. At the same time, you are sharpening here. Only say the amount of pressure you apply in the front is 55%, while that of back is 45%, which means the amount of pressure you apply at the back of the blade go fall towards the mouth. That is how and the real can get the best. You see it in this way. So cool. You can see it so perfect. If you sharpen your clipper blade very well, when you look at it, you will know. Before testing itself, you will know. You will be sure that this one is going to work fine. You'll be sure. You see it in that way. So I'm telling you frantically that whatever sharper can sharp, person who is expert on using of the stone can do better. I'm telling you systematically. I'm telling you through the work, not say prouding. I'm using stone perfectly. I'm using sharper perfectly. I have the two. I have big sharper here. I have stone here. I have about 60 different types of stones. 60. Out of the 60 now, I'm using only 4. Well, after sharpening now, you open it in this way. You see like that? Now, there's one thing you need to take note again. There are some, let me bring the clipper out. It used to happen to all this wire clipper. This kind of a clipper, the one with wire. This thing I want to tell you is it used to happen with these clippers with wire. It don't normally happen with the clippers with a battery. This one a battery on. This thing I want to tell you now, you should take note. At time when you sharpen clipper blade for customer or for yourself, you now mount it on the cordless clipper blade. It's working fine. Maybe you sharpen 2 sets of clipper blade. You sharpen for this one, you sharpen for this one. At the same time, after the sharpening now, you fix this one to the rechargeable clipper. You test it, it's working fine. You put it back to where you pick it. Then you now test for the one with wire. You sharpen them the same way. You tested them with hand, giving the same sign. But when you mount it on the engine, this one is not working. Where does the problem comes? Let me see, come back again. You sharpen 2 sets of clipper blade. One for the wire clipper, see wire for the one using electric. Then you sharpen second one with rechargeable battery. You fix the rechargeable battery on, it's working fine. You fit the one with wire, it's not working fine. Where the problem comes from, I will show you now. I will show you. That is why it's compulsory for you. No say many barbers or stylists or barber engineer, when the sharpen clipper blade finish, they have nothing to test it than to mount it on the clipper for testing. I'm not saying it's wrong, but I don't do that in my shop. I'm not saying that it's wrong, but I can never do like that in my shop. When I sharpen clipper blade finish, number one thing I have to do is to test. You see the way I'm testing it? I call this one freehand testing styling method. Freehand testing styling method. You test it in this way. Once you get the necessary result, the clipper blade is good for service. But without testing it in this way, you mount it on the engine and you test the clipper blade is not working. You will never know where the problem comes from, because some clipper mouth is not good, it's not tight. Let me test this one finish and I'll show you. Remain small again. Remain small. So after the testing, I'll show you. Yeah, let me show you now. Watch carefully now. You can see the carbon by the mouth of the clipper blade, which means it's sharpening correctly. Now, this type of clipper blade, you have tested it now. I have confirmed that the clipper blade was sharpened correctly. I'm sure of this one. You now put it in the mouth of this wire clipper, this one. You now test, it doesn't work. If you have not tested using freehand before, you will get confused. You will still remove the clipper blade because the owner will now agree, say the clipper blade is not good, you have not sharpened it well. You will have to remove it again and sharpen it again. And secondly, you sharpen it, you did not test it ordinarily with your hand to confirm how far. You remount it again, you tested it doesn't work again. That's how you will continue sharpening till you finish the blade. But once you sure of your testing, freehand testing study method, that anyhow you test it is going to give you better results. Once you use it, you satisfied with it, you tell the person that the clipper blade is okay. The next thing you will do is to take another better clipper, put the blade on the mouth. You now use that clipper to test, to now cut here. The problem is from the mouth of the clipper. The rod has entered inside, it doesn't press well to the front. It doesn't press this upper clipper blade well attached to the bottom clipper blade. That is where the problem comes. But who don't know much about this thing, you continue sharpening blade until you finish the line of the blade. At the end of the day, you condemn the blade. You see it? So when you sharpen your clipper blade, you must have to test with your hand. That is why I'm showing you this thing one by one. You must have to test. Once you confirm your testing is good, the fault is from the clipper mouth. Then they will open the casing of the clipper, the outer cover. They will now readjust the rod to come out a little finish. When you put it, it's going to work fine. No more than that. So you put your clipper, you sure that you have sharpened it correctly, you put it down like this. Let me even position it at an angle of 45 degrees. You see the way I position it? Don't forget this angle 45 degrees. This is angle 90 degrees. It's how the upper clipper blade is going to be. 45 here, 90 here, then 180 or 0 here. Those are the three ways I position my blade, upper and the bottom clipper blade for sharpening. I'm sorry for that. I've disturbed another thing here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for disturbance. Yeah. You can see it now. So I've shown you a lot. That is step by step to become a professional. You continue practicing every day by day. One day, you must have to get it right. One day, you must have to get it right. Every practice make a perfection. Once you continue practicing, you get it right. But try to watch my tutorial very well. Once you can follow all this method, very soon you'll be sharpening. But if you don't master all these small things I'm teaching you, you continue sharpening. 5 years you did there. Since I never get it to, when you watch the necessary thing to do, when you know this thing step by step, when you sharpen, wherever you want to do mistake, you correct yourself through the watching of these videos. So thank you. I appreciate you for staying with me since. Now, I want to bring the life to the end. As usual, as I used to say, if you have any question for me, you put it under comment section, or you go to my WhatsApp +234 816 362 0990. That is my WhatsApp number, account number. But it's better you use WhatsApp. When you message me on WhatsApp, then if you sharpen your clipper blade, the way you sharpen, if the clipper blade is not working, just snap the inside of the two blades you have sharpened, send it to me. I will tell you where you get the problem. I will tell you. Or you test the upper clipper blade and the bottom clipper blade. You have tested it now. Don't clean it too. Then you snap the picture of the upper inner surface and the bottom clipper blade inner surface. You post it to me. Then the surface of your stones you are using, snap the surface of the stones to me, the faces you are using, snap it to me, send it to me. I will tell you if your stone get problem. If it doesn't get problem, I will tell you. If the problem is from under your tongue, you will know. If the problem is from the stone, I will tell you. So those are the things. So I appreciate you for watching. Thank you. May I bring to the end? I give you a minute if there's any question. Just a minute. Just a minute. If there are any question for me, if there is any question or any other way I can assist you for sharpening, you put it in the comment section. If there's no question, no problem. So thank you for today. Bye bye.